Hi everyone, it's Catherine. I'm back today with a very sloppily completed manicure. It's a bit crazy. We're 5 days away from our move, so yeah. Anyway, enough about that. Liquored and Lacquered. Last Liquored and Lacquered to be filmed in my old apartment. Beautiful new apartment for the next Liquored and Lacquered. And if you're interested, I can do like an apartment tour when we finally move in. Today I am doing my favourite grey polishes. And I have 15 polishes for us to get through today, so I'm not going to waste too much time talking. Well, I probably will. I am going to waste some time drinking cava, which you can't see. Let me just lift this up. There you go. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the swatches. Oh man, that cava is so good. Okay, it's not in a cava. It's not in a cava glass, a champagne glass. It's just in a normal wine glass because that's all I could find. All right, so I will tell you what's on my hands as we're going along. My hands are really dry from all the packing and stuff. I'm going to start with the solid greys and with the light greys, and the first grey that we're going to do is Grey Zone. And I'm back on my phone actually, and I think it's easier to do it on my phone. My husband tried to get me to use the camera, but I don't think the zoom is as good. So yeah, so we're here with this lovely essence polish called Grey Zone. It's this beautiful light grey. This is the lightest grey I own. So I'm going to go in here. But it's super opaque on one coat. It takes 2 coats, but it's just a really nice creamy light grey, perfect for any time of year. And I managed to get hair in there, but it's just so pretty. I love this one. It's the lightest grey I own that's a solid colour, I should say. The next one is actually one that was in my Great British Bake Off last week, and it's really dodgy application there. This is on the accent nail on the base. This is Liverpool by Mavala, and it's tricky formula. It takes a little bit to dry, but I do love the colour. So let's get in here. It's a good bit darker than the Essence Grey. I love wearing grey nail polish. I just think it's so versatile. You know, you can dress it up, dress it down. Sorry, it went out of focus there. I apologise. And look at that. I just cleaned the table and it's back to being dirty again. I'm such a messer. Anyway, there's Liverpool by Mavala. The next one is one that you've heard me talk about, and I've used quite a bit of this one. This is called Maximilian Strasser. Where is it? There it is. And it's by Essie. And I'm trying my best not to mess up my manicure, because the last time it wasn't dry for the Great British Bake Off one, and I noticed that when I finished taping, what do I call this, recording, it completely like dented and chipped a load of them. This needs actually a bit of a shake up. It's a bit watery in the top, but it's a great dull grey colour. I would say the other two have a little bit more of a kind of a pink in them, maybe. Not really a pink, but yeah, they're not that kind of, this is a proper kind of, I guess, cement grey. Is that what you would call this? Anyway, that's Essie's Maximilian Strasser. The next one is a brand new one. It just arrived this week and it's already jumping into my favourites. It's Zoya's August, and it's from this year's fall collection, and it's a one coater, which is why it is jumping in to my top 15 greys. I have so many greys. It was so difficult to choose this, but this is way darker than the other 3. Sorry, my application is crap. So I'm a little bit hungover as well, because after I filmed my Great British Bake Off one last night, we went to the premiere of Trespass Against Us for the Zurich Film Festival, which was so good. That was Zoya's August, by the way. And yeah, we ended up going for pizza. I just dropped my next polish. It's okay, it's fine, it wasn't open. Yeah, we ended up going for pizza and a bottle of wine in the restaurant next door to the cinema, and we were put by the window and it was all open. It was lovely, and they had the red carpet for Snowdon, so like we got literally a few feet from Oliver Stone and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is that his name, and the girl from, I can never remember her name, that's terrible, the girl from Divergent, who's also in Snowdon. Anyway, it was pretty cool. Lots of LA looks as well, but that girl from Divergent, whose name I can't remember, beautiful, stunning up close, and just so beautiful. Anyway, it was pretty cool. And the movie Trespass Against Us was with Michael Fassbender and Brendan Gleeson. Really, really good movie. Anyway, this is a very popular China Glaze Grey. This is Change Your Altitude, and there's a lot more pink in this than in the other ones. When I do the swatches in person, it's a lot more pink, so hopefully my camera will be able to pick up how pink it is in comparison to the other polishes. It's a little bit more sheer, takes 2 to 3 coats, and look how great that Zoya one is. I started talking without like really properly talking about how great that was. I separated this from the colours because it just has that bit more pink in it than the other ones. But yeah, that's Zoya's Change Your Altitude. The next greys that I have to show you, oh actually I just realized I'm out of order here. I put this one back. Wait. Okay, this one I'm showing you next actually is this should have come around, this should have come after Zoya. Anyway, I'm not with it at all. This is Rock My World from Essence, and this is the umbrella on my accent nail, which you can see there, and those vinyl stickers are from the new Essence collection, which I'll talk to you about in a sec, because I also have a polish from the new Essence Trends collection, and I promised to do a video. This is much kind of a dirtier kind of grey, very, very dark, a lot more black in this grey. So there you go. Completely did that out of order, but sure, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like my life is just up in the air at the moment. I need more alcohol. I can't wait to stop living out of boxes. Anyway, so that was Essence. So the next one is from the new Trends collection, and it's the Me and My Umbrella, and they look like little kind of knobs. I think there was Rimmel bottles that had this as well, or have this, and this is called Take Me to the Clouds, and it's a much browner kind of grey, like almost, the next two I'm going to show you, they're almost like grey, not greyish, but they've got a lot of brown in them, and I'll just show you. I am going to do a video reviewing the whole collection, but the vinyl, the umbrella on my finger, it came from their vinyl range as well, from the Me and My Umbrella, and there's 3 packs of vinyls in there, so I have a couple more umbrellas to use up. So anyway, this is the greying the collection, and these dry matte, so there is a top coat, a wet look top coat that comes with it, but they dry matte, and when I first swatched them, I thought that they could be one coaters. I still think you might get away with it depending on your application, but yeah, we'll come back to that later on and see how it dries matte. I think they will need 2, but yeah, really nice matte collection. There's 4 colors altogether, so watch out for the video on my channel pretty soon. The next one is another Trends from Essence, and it's from the Porcelain Trends, and I love this collection, and this is called When Tomorrow Comes, and these are, so this is the first of a kind of a speckled greys. We're moving on from just the solid greys now into my speckledy greys. This one has a very, very light matte black in it. So this one has a kind of a little kind of matte. The idea of these is that they look like porcelain. So this one has quite a lot of brown in it. It's very close to the colour from the Me and My Umbrella polish, but this one has a lot more, I think to the eye it has a lot more brown in it, and obviously it's going to dry glossy. You can already see that the one next to it is mattifying just nicely. But yeah, so that's When Tomorrow Comes from the Porcelain collection. Now we're into the next half. I'm going to take some more cava, which is very nice. It is making me a little bit burpy though. Anyway, my next, my final 7 are, do I have 15? Actually, I have 4, no, I have 15, I do have 15. Oh, I'm losing it. My next 7 have all got a glitter in them, okay? Shimmer glitter in them. This one is the one that's on my nails, and it is called Woodland Mist. And I really want to, the reason why I'm doing my favourite greys is because where we're moving to, which I will have been there 48 hours at this stage, by the time I publish this video, there's a woodland nearby to it, so I really wanted to do greys. And I got this one in a haul a few weeks ago, and it's so pretty. It's just this beautiful grey with a kind of there's a little bit of a, it's mainly a silver, but it's almost as if it's like a greened silver in there. So it gives a really nice effect on the nail. So this is H&M's Woodland Mist. I'm going to pop it down here. The brushes on the H&M polishes are so nice. And I think MK Nails told me. Hi, MK. I think she told me that there's, that they sell all of their polishes online in the UK and Ireland. So if they're not in store, check them out online because they are really great. The next one you may have seen a couple of weeks ago on my Instagram profile. It's this beautiful, it's pretty serious, and it's called Undercover Mermaid, and it's grey with these green iridescent flakies in them. They kind of move from blue to kind of green in there. And there's a micro glitter in there as well, and it's just a beautiful kind of pinked grey colour. I have to say I'm not sure the glitter shows up as strongly on the nail as I would like it to, and when I applied it I found it a little bit tricky, and maybe I was doing it. Sometimes I find this and the next one I'm going to show you, I apologize, sometimes I find if I do it at night, it's very difficult to get the application right. The next one I'm going to talk about, I find that as well. So maybe it's the Cronall formula, I'm not sure. But the next one I know is one of Claire's favourites, and it is beautiful. It's Raindrops. And this is another one that if I apply it during the day, it's fine. But if I apply it in low light, I don't know, I just find I have problems with it. That's weird, and it's just me. But anyway, this is a grey base with lots of silver shimmer in there. And this is Illamasqua, and it is called Raindrops, which you can just about see there. And it's so lovely. And I only have 2 Illamasquas, so it's something that I would like to get a few more polishes of. I know Claire has a video out of them, and there was a few that I wanted to see. But now this is a much better form polish than, in terms of getting up the glitters. It's easier to see the glitters in this one than it is in the Pretty Serious one. I still love the Pretty Serious one, but yeah, I don't know if it's just me or what. I've just completely made a mess of this. There's like, I don't know where that polish came from. Anyway, this is opaque in about 2 to 3 coats. The next one is this beautiful Femme Fatale, one of my favourite brands by a mile, and it's called Pierrot, which I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, it's a light grey with lots of black holographic and silver glitter in it. And the next few are pretty glittery. They kind of go up in glitter contact from here, although this is probably the most glitter packed. I don't know why I didn't put this till the end. Maybe because I'm not really prepared as much as I would like to be. Anyway, that is Pierrot, and look at that. It's so beautiful. I love wearing this one to work. It just reminds me of like a sparkly granite surface. The next one is this beautiful light grey with lots of holographic glitter in it, and this is Paper Route or Paper Route from ILNP, I Love Nail Polish. They've some really lovely polishes with these holographics in them, and I have made another order, so there will be another one coming to us pretty soon in my new apartment. I know I said I wasn't going to buy any more, but then I had to because I saw some lovely ones, and yeah, anyway, I'll stop talking. So this is the lightest of the polishes in the collection, in my favourites so far. You can just barely make it out. It will need 3 coats. those very sheer holographic polishes from ILMP. They are worth it. This one, I'm going to give it a bit of a shake. It's a bit of an older one. This is called Give Me the Moon, and it's from OPI, and it's a beautiful grey silvery base. I class it as grey though, and it has this lovely blue shimmer in it. Very difficult to get fully opaque. It's a bit squeaky, a bit old. At least 3 coats for me, but it is really, really nice, and it almost looks like a greige when you put it out on the nail. So there you go, very nice. Probably the most delicate. It is the most delicate of the shimmers there. Lovely blue in there, so that gives it a more of a grey tone, I think, in that greige kind of grey base. It's really nice. And am I on my last one already? Oh my goodness. Okay, the last one was a favourite of mine from this year, and I probably will do a top 2016. I almost said 2015 there. I'll do a top 2016 Liquored and Lacquered coming towards the new year, and this is called What Time Isn't It? Some people were really unhappy with this polish. I love this polish. It's a dark grey with lots of silver bar glitter. Ah yes, the bar glitter. People do not like bar glitter. Anyway, 2 to 3 coats, or what I would like to do is actually try it over maybe that Essence Grey, Rock My World. But I actually kind of like, I really like bar glitters. I think they're so different. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing this too far off camera. This probably could do with a bit of a shake up, but yeah, 2 to 3 coats. I believe I did 3 coats the last time I wore it. But yeah, so let me just turn it around so you can see that. It's really, really nice glittered effect there on the nail, and it looks great when it's on 2 coats. I definitely have posted pictures of this on Instagram, so you may have seen it before. It looks so cool. And just to bring you back around, there's that mattifying me and my umbrella grey, which I will be doing. And you see how opaque it is? I think you could get away with 1 coat with that. Anyway, I will be doing a video on that soon. So guys and girls, thank you so much for joining me today. Next time I'll be in my new office, which I'm really excited about. So here's to all of you guys that have to go through a move. I know the stress of it, and thank you so much for joining me for Liquored and Lacquered today, and cheers. I'll see you all soon. Have a good day.